In this short video, I'm going to show you how iComply helps you to delegate, manage and monitor your compliance from 1 to 100 practices. When you log in, you first see the dashboard, but let's go straight to the calendar. In the calendar, in each month you have activities. In this month we have administration step, an infection prevention audit, a risk assessment and a practice meeting. There are activities in each month of your iComply annual cycle. I'll just scroll through a couple of months and you can see the activities. The activities are allocated to team members. Let's look at an activity. Let's look at the practice meeting on managing the practice. In this activity, there's a description at the top, there's a responsible team member, a due date and a time. You can change these as you want to if you need to move the responsibilities or change the dates of activities. Every activity has a related template. The related templates are the code modules that you use to fulfill that activity. In this case, if we look at the related templates, we can see we have the administration step on managing the practice. We have the practice meeting attendance register, and we have the practice meeting agenda. So you would download the agenda using the download button, open it, you can modify it, and then use it to carry out the practice meeting. Let's go back to the activity. When you've carried out the practice meeting, you close the activity. And you close it by clicking in the relevant actions, whether you've downloaded the templates, which you have, whether you've adapted the templates and so on. You click in the buttons and you mark the activity as complete using this button at the bottom. As you complete each activity, it appears greyed out in the calendar. And here's an activity I completed earlier. It's a risk assessment on health and safety. You can see from this pop-up box the team member responsible was Alex O'Neill, and that this risk assessment has been completed. As you work through the year, your delegated staff members will complete their activities, and you can at any time view a compliance report to the standards to see how you meet the standards, who's completed the activities and what activities have been done. And we do that by viewing the compliance report tab down here. When viewing a compliance report, we choose the compliance system that we want to see. And in this case, I'm going to choose Fundamental Standards. And here is the compliance report. We can see the various standards here on the left, what the name of the activity is, what type of activity it is, and we can actually view the activities that have been completed. I'll now go back to the dashboard. On your dashboard, you can see some news at the top, some important information. Perhaps you have to adopt a module now, for example, the Human Rights and Equality Act. You can also see any to-dos that you've added to the calendar, any activities you have due this week, any overdue activities, your activities for the whole cycle, and any modules or templates that you need to review now. On this dashboard, you can have 1 to as many practices as you own, 1 to 100 practices. This dashboard has a number of practices, and we can see that this cycle is 12% complete on this dashboard. And this is iComply. It's a simple application that lets you delegate, manage and monitor your compliance. You allocate activities to your team. You can see who's done what and when, and at any time you can view a compliance report to see how you meet the standards, Care Quality Commission, Health Inspectorate Wales and so on, or you can show the compliance report to an inspector.